Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. First destination for EZA INT Boujack is Red Zone Omega Shenron. Now, Bojack's floating, which is fine because we can actually get him on rotation, not immediately, but quickly. But I already have Ginyu set up with Raccoon and Golda right now. That's really frustrating. And Golden Freezers here. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this because Freezer's chilling in slot 1. We don't have to worry about him whatsoever. Got Raccoon Golda get a super attack off, let them receive a few hits. That way they can build up their passive, and then Ginyu can build up in slot 3 there, and that Ginyu's rainbowed anyway. But I decided not to bring the transforming Bojack with us just because mine only has one dupe and he has aged quite a bit right now. I'm not saying he's a bad unit, he's still a pretty solid unit. Just, you know, naturally with units, as time goes on in Dokkan, they will naturally age and not be as good as they used to be. That's just the simple way, you know, Dokkan works. Some units age, of course, better than others. Some need dupes more than others. Some die out quickly, some don't. That's just the way things work. But with mine being one dupe, I mean, I could easily be wrong. With mine being one dupe, I don't feel confident enough in the fact that he will be okay, where I won't have to worry about too much, or won't have to worry too much about us actually surviving against Omega. And annoyingly, there's a plethora of attacks in slot 1, and neither of these two has built up whatsoever. So I may actually have to use a Whis here, which is actually a bit brazy because we're literally on the first phase, but we're gonna have to do it to be safe. I'm gonna have to do it to be safe. But yeah, I decided to bring him with me. As I said, maybe he could have done okay. You know, maybe if we were lucky enough for him to not be caught by a super, you know, not too many attacks could have come his way. You know, he would have been in slot 3. You know, just keep him out of harm's way as much as possible. But I feel like he would have been too much of a risk to bring, which is a huge shame. Because this LR Bojack has a lot going for him, especially when paired up with that transforming Bojack. Yes, he is giving him support, but even without it, we saw it once we transformed him. You're still looking at like a 10-11 million attack stat, so he has great damage output. Even though we didn't lose the most HP because we're only in the Vegeta event during the showcase, he's still at that 300k defense at the start of turn. With support, you're looking at like 400. So in Red Zone, in an event where we're going to lose some health, right? We're gonna be dropping below like a 50% HP threshold naturally. Bojack's gonna get more of that defense boost because we're naturally just gonna lose more HP here because Red Zone does so much damage. So why it would have worked out so well, it's probably just, as I said, it's just not a sensible idea to be bringing him in here. Just I don't think he would do that well. You know, if we got lucky, we could probably made it through with him, but yeah, I mean, we do have 237k defense right now. I mean, those starter turn stats are still pretty decent considering we only have Revival active right now. We don't even have Big Bad Bosses, but with a Whis active with 237k defense, we're going to get extra 50% attack and defense now for 5 or more keys as obtained. So we're just under 300k defense. Our attack stats jumped up loads. But with a Whis active and almost 300k defense, he should be fine tanking double digits. Yeah, there we go, double digits before he's even supered. Only 6 mil on the super attack, but again, we literally only have Revival active. But as I was saying during the showcase, this Bojack has a lot going for him. Good damage output, solid defense. Yes, he doesn't get the most on super. I would have preferred, again, just to counteract the fact that if you had more HP, he has less defense, to give him the 50% defense raise on 18 key. I would have liked that. But even so, defensively, as I said, he's still solid. Good damage output, the support on the 18 key super, which because he was in slot 1 there, we don't have the highest damaging units on the rotation right now, but because he was in slot 1, every extreme class ally on the rotation did get the attack plus 40% there, which is good. But so much going for him, you know, he's very self-sufficient in his passive, orb changing, you know, gets extra attack and defense and key per extreme class ally, which you're naturally going to run him with anyway. You know, and because of those things, he's a very, very strong EZA. And it's very easy to get him 5 or more keys for this to get him the extra attack and defense as well, as that's what I mean. He's very self-sustaining. The only thing this LR Bojack needs to help, really, Really? Just as the Whis wears off, you want to do that? Really? I mean, hey, if we survive this, we're definitely going to see the lengths that Bojack's defense can get to when you have little HP. As I said, he has so many things going for him, so much going for him. It's just he needs a better linking partner. You know, I'm not saying that transforming Bojack's bad. He's still a solid unit. He's just not on this level for the likes of Red Zone. So, I mean, as I said yesterday, which I'm really surprised we don't have, but a standalone full power Bojack, Dokkan Fest, LR, however you want to do it, Carnival LR, Yellow Coin LR. A new one of them to link with this guy would work really, really well, especially if he was built to be a slot 1 unit. Like, that would work really well. That would help this EZA LR Bojack a lot. A better linking partner who's very good in difficult content. I said, if you want to make him a slot 1 unit, even better, because then you have a perfect linking partner next to him almost. But that would be the most ideal thing for them to do. Drop a full power standalone Bojack. Because for somehow, as I said, somehow we don't actually have one, which is wild to me how we do not have a good one in Dokkan. Like, how is that still a thing we need? Yeah, with 124k HP and the support from Turles, we do have 408k defense right now, and with Big Bad Boss active before we even super. Gonna get the 5 key orbs, which means we're up to 462k defense. So yeah, I mean, his defense can get to pretty very solid lengths just at the start of turn. No item active, double digits. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. This guy's strong, bro. This guy is strong. He needs a better linking partner on rotation to go with him. He really does. And as just celebration-wise, if we were to get a standalone full-power Bojack, you know, which would, as I said, help this guy out a lot, you could then easily the transforming one. And then as a whole rotation, a slot 1, a slot 2, and a slot 3 unit, that would be perfect. Like, it just would. However, though, we definitely do need to get some of our HP back, because Golden Freezer will not be tanking if we don't start recovering some HP. Yeah, a full power, a standalone, like, good, updated, new full power Bojack is mainly what this guy needs. Category wise, he's fine. Yes, another 200 lead would work out really well, would help him a lot. But it's not like Ginyu's one's bad. You know, Ginyu's team is mainly filled up with Ginyu units, but you could just isolate a rotation. I know that's a little bit finicky because then one of the Ginyus has to float. I get that. But for the most part, even on a 170 lead, he should be okay. Like, he should still be performing very well. You know, he still goes under movie bosses, Terrifying Conquerors, Space Traveling Warriors alone as separate 170 leads, which are like some of the strongest extreme class categories in the game. Don't get me wrong, another 200 lead would help him. Do you know what I mean? You know, maybe if Cooler actually, you know, led movie bosses and Terrifying Conquerors as a 200 lead instead of transformation boost. Which, funny enough, if this was like an LR Bojack squad unit, this Bojack would actually fall under the bracket of being under transformation boost, funny enough. But because it's the squad unit, doesn't count. But he still has some strong category leads in there, even though he only has like one 200% lead, to be fair to him. 281k D, actually no, we're on 393k defense. We don't have the support right now because Turles decided to transform. I'm going to use a Whis to be safe. Again, we're going to get those 5 key spheres. So in terms of defense, we're up to 447 right now with a Whis active. So that means that one slot 1 attack from Omega's probably not going to be doing anything. Yeah, double digits. I said, he's got so much going for him. If he just had a better linking partner, he would be in a much better spot and more usable. Like, you can still use him, do not get me wrong. You could float him and he will probably suffice. He'll probably work out well. The only thing is you're missing the majority of his links, aside from maybe here and there big bad bosses, sometimes legendary power, but mainly big bad bosses and thirst for conquest to get active. So, you know, you're not seeing the 10, 11 million attack stats. You know, defensively, he's still pretty solid. Defensively, he'll still be okay. You know, naturally in Red Zone, you are going to lose a lot more health than the showcase in the Legendary Vegeta event. So you will see like 400 to 500k defense at the start of turn before he gets that 30% defense raise. But you just, I mean, to be fair, you do have the important links active, like Big Bad Bosses and Thirst for Conquest. So as a slot 3 unit right now, he would work, he would suffice. You know, you wouldn't be seeing 10, 11 million attack stats. Defensively, he would be fine. You wouldn't really be able to utilize his extreme class allies get attack plus 40% on super, because he'll be the final unit supering. But he would still work out pretty well, I'm not gonna lie, but he definitely needs a new standalone Boujack of some sorts. Not entirely sure if Frieza has damage reduction right now, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous. We can transform you, because you have over 500k defense right now. You do drop a little bit, but once you super attack and things like that, Ginyu should be fine. But yeah, I mean, he has so much going for him. He would still work, even though he doesn't, you know, have the greatest linking partners right now. But as I said, it would benefit him a whole lot if Dokkan would drop a standalone full power Boujack unit, which I said, I'm really surprised we do not have a good standalone, like, Dokkan Fest full power Boujack or LR full power Boujack. The same can be said for Android 13. We have to transform in one who's really old at this point, who needs an EZA. But we don't have a good Dokkan Fest or LR summonable Android, Super Android 13 either. It's crazy how in 2023 Dokkan we still need them. I can't imagine it'll be too long before we actually get both of them as standalone units, Dokkan Fest or LR. Or maybe both, who knows. But yeah, a Dokkan Fest Boujack would definitely help the LR, the EZA LR a whole bunch. Like, it would benefit him so much. Oh, we do have his damage reduction. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna use this just in case we die. Will it kill him? Really? That's 2 attacks still left to go, right? Yeah, there's still 2 attacks. Do you know what? Let me put Boujack in slot 1. 5 key orbs. No support, almost 400k defense pre-super, which is still very good start of turn defense. How much are you tanking with no item active right now? Still double digits, to be fair. Still double digits. Now we've got him on rotation with LR Final Form Call. We've got a few more links active. He is putting out a much better attack stat at 9.3 mil. So I said, he'll still work without a Boujack next to him. Just imagine if he did have a Boujack next to him. Even better. Alright, we're about to get a Dokkan attack this turn as well. And we'll do this. It's literally going to be given to Rakumen Goldo, which is just such a waste, but not that it matters. I'm going to hit you with the Kuma Razor Gun. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, from what I've seen, Boujack can really hold his own. He is really good. It's just as an actual, you know, for the sake of content, of course, I'm gonna put him on rotation. I'm gonna put him on main rotation. Whereas right now, his best bet's probably, as I said, as a floater. He just doesn't work that well with some of the units you can surround him with. Like, yes, he can go on some very strong categories. As I said, he's probably got 3 of the strongest extreme class categories in the game in Movie Bosses, Space Traveling Warriors, and Terrifying Conquerors. They're all very good categories. The only thing is, yeah, I could just chuck a Golden Freezer in slot 1. You know, that'll suffice, but none of them had Big Bad Bosses, so we're losing out on a crucial link. Some of them don't even have Thirst for Conquest, so again, we're losing out on a big link. That's the only thing is, he's a very good EZA, has a whole lot going for him. He just doesn't have a good linking partner right now. He has no one to partner him on a main rotation. The slot 3 unit, he'd work really well, just because you don't really have to worry about him too much. He's just kind of there to do some extra damage and kind of hold his own. Shame you wouldn't be able to utilize his support all that much. But as a main rotation unit, yeah, right now in Dokkan, doesn't really fit that bill because he has no one to go next to him. But, yeah, do you know what? Let me... Actually, we have no items no more left. Not no items active, but we have no items left. So we actually might actually die on this rotation, but as long as we get to see what Boujack can do right now. We have full HP, so we don't have that much defense, but... Slot 1, 80k. 80k on the basic's not bad, considering he hasn't supered yet. And again, we have full HP, which means we don't have more of that defense boost. If we had low health there, he actually would have been fine, because he would have, like, over 400k defense, which I mean, double digits immediately after super, which is actually fantastic. But if we actually had like, what, just under like 200k HP there like we did earlier, Boujack would have over 400k defense with the extra attack and defense plus 50% from 5 or more key spheres. Which means, I'm pretty sure a Mega on this phase does like 420k on a basic. That means pre-super, LR Boujack would have tanked those basics for double digits before he even supered. So yeah, this guy is good. I said he just doesn't have anyone to partner up with him on main rotation right now, which is a huge shame. Considering how good of a unit he actually is. Like, I'm enjoying using him. It's just on main rotation, it's just a little bit of a mess. But if we're going to take him in against like Broly, I'm probably just going to have to chuck a Golden Freezer next to him just to make sure he has a good slot 1 unit next to him, which means like every other turn, Boujack isn't really going to be doing the, like, he isn't going to be doing the most because we're going to have hardly any links active and we're missing big bad bosses. But yeah, a standalone full power Boujack when Dokkan. Because again, somehow we don't have one. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he's really good. He really does hold his own in red zone. He really does hold his own in red zone. It's just main rotation for him right now is just a bit of a mess. It's just a little bit of a mess. Really? You have to dodge that? Really? The additionals from Ginyu weren't supers, so we just done basics? Damn. He would have done like 10 plus million in super then if that was an additional super. So let's bring it out the additional. We're probably gonna die here. Oh, okay. He let me live. He let me live. Alright. Let's get our 5+ key spheres. How much defense do we have now? 462k. He should tank these attacks before he super attacks for double digits. Or he can dodge. That's another thing he can do. Yeah, there you go. Double digits. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this guy. He can more than hold his own in red zone. Like, can more than hold his own. Really do like him a lot. Really do like him a lot. Really do like him. But yeah, really good. More than holds his own. Just needs a much better linking partner. And he's golden. But do let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. And peace.